the swaying trees in the wind, the refreshing morning dew on the grass, the rejuvenating breeze, the mellifluous bird chirping, the sunrise, the sunset. Ever since in my life I've been wondering, all these things were saying something to me. Something I've always known but never noticed. Things encouraging, supporting and inspiring me to stand for my dreams and against my fears. During my stay at KIAMS, surrounded by natural bounty, not only have I experienced them, but my belief has become stronger. I come from a traditional background where my parents sacrificed their own comforts so that I could get an exceptional education. I have grown with the values and beliefs that stressed on hard work, and so I have lived. I worked hard to get into KIAMS and got through. I remember the day I arrived at KIAMS. I gazed for a moment. I was amazed on living the moment I have been so longing for. I came here with a lot of expectations and was so determined in fulfilling them. I so vividly remember the first step I took in KIAMS. It was a very important step. Maybe not to the degree of mankind's first step on the moon or an Indian Army officer's step at the military academy, but it was an important step of my life, from where it took a new direction.
Start of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now I wonder what my life is gonna mean if it's gone. The cars are moving like a half a mile an hour, and I started staring at the passengers and waving goodbye. Can you tell me what was ever really special about me all this time? But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well,
The first month was leisure, and we had no clue about the toughness that lay ahead. The real MBA program was about to begin. We were exposed to the assignments and presentations, which kept pouring in, and our faculty promised for more to come.
and it's over for you.
The competition was fierce. Numerous articles had to be studied. We worked in teams. I remember my first presentation, the tension, the trembling. The inspecting faces of the students were pressurizing. I could hear my heart beat harder than I could recall the points to be spoken. I had no option but to speak my heart out, and I relished that moment. I used to find solace by looking at the vision board that I maintained. I put all my visions, targets, desires on that board, and I visualized as if I have them by looking at it. This kept me going. I cannot miss speaking about sports. It did not build our character, but eliminated the weak ones.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah! For those of you that wanna know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him. But it's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Thakur's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps.
Assignments kept on coming as promised. We managed to find time for leisure as well.
Hear the sound of the falling rain, coming down like an Armageddon flame. The shame, the ones who died without a name. Hear the dogs howling out of key to a hymn called faith and misery, and bleed the company lost the war and dead. I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives on holiday. If the drum pounded out of time, another border.
Our contact with the corporate world for more practical learning was very useful. It finally came down to the own self. How far could you go to get the things you desired? I realized hard work is not the ultimate solution. You got to be smart. To get the things you never had, you got to do things you never did. I could feel the positive vibrations that kept on coming from the achievements, and I celebrated them. Today is a very important day of my life. All my learning, knowledge and character would be put to test today. And sir, here I am today sitting for my final placement. I assume whatever I said answers your question on how my life at KIAMS has been.
Yeah, for those of you that wanna know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him. But he knows the code, it's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Thakur's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he